Hey, Caroline. Hi, Soulful. Thanks for joining me. Whew, I've just been doing a bit of running around and got myself puffed out. But
you haven't done your breathing yet.
I'll get settled. I can't do it now. I'll get myself all settled so I'm comfy. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Whew, I've got a quiz sorted for tonight. Questions and answers. I don't think you're going to like them, though. Hi, Julie. And Debbie, Elizabeth. Thanks for coming, all of you. Ooh, we'll just get one or two more in and then I'll give you a little update on my little Rosie Posey. Who at the moment is sleeping very quietly on the sofa. So, hammer heels. What's hammer wheels? What's hammer wheels? Hiya, Anne. I didn't know whether you'd manage it. I'm glad you've made it. Ooh. Well, hasn't it been a day? I don't know anybody else has had it, but time for us to go and treat Rosie from vets and we're chucking it down. Oh, dearie me. It took us ages. Oh, he's still at Collins, Anne. Okay. So, it's been a bit of a worrying week, let's say. It's actually, I think it stopped here. We haven't got it now. We sent it all down to you, Anne. Richie knows. Oh, okay, Soulful. See you later. Yes, so, like I say, it's been a bit of a worrying week. I know many of you know that bank holiday weekend, or just leading up to bank holiday weekend, Harry gave Rosie a tablet that the vet gave us to, it's a, like a flea repellent, you know, like you would normally put something on the back of the neck. And because she has to have so many baths with this skin problem, he said that that would be a waste of time. But they got this tablet they can have, and it lasts 3 months. It was quite expensive. I think it was about £38 for a little dog. But anyway, but then I saw a report somebody had put up on Facebook about these tablets that they can give you for a flea, what have you. But it was over in America, and this woman had lost her little dog immediately after taking this tablet. Hello, Laura, darling, you're here. I'm just giving a run-up to how it all started with Rosie. Anyway, as I said, I saw this write-up this lady had put in America about her dog, and I'm getting to it, Laura, I promise. They did some tests on this, or they checked over on this medication. You know, like they give you an ingredients list, and it was a certain particular, I don't know what you call it, ingredient for all intents and purposes, that poisoned her little dog. But she did actually put on the, as she was writing up on Facebook about it, she did put what it was that was in this tablet that actually did the damage. And hi, Karen, welcome. Anyway, that particular thing was not in these tablets that's Yes, it was. It was a Bob Martin's product. And anyway, Rosie was sort of very quiet, lethargic. I cannot tell you because it was while Anne was here, actually. It was just before she went home. Very quiet, not wanting to eat. I mean, she has fresh chicken every day. Besides her other food, she has to have fresh chicken. It's her treat. Fresh chicken every day. And she never turned it down, and she did. So that was, it sent like, oh my goodness, yeah. I don't know about that, Amber, anyway. I did tell the vets when we went yesterday what I thought it had started this whole thing, because it all seemed to accumulate from her having that tablet. Anyway, she was getting worse. Then she seemed to brighten up. And then she went and did her toilet duties, and I saw blood. It worried me a little bit because she's 9, same age as Phoebe was. Blood, same as Phoebe. And a week later, Phoebe was gone, and it was like destroying me. So I knew she got a vet appointment anyway this week, and she did seem to have settled down a little bit, but she was breathing fast. I don't mean panting like hot weather. You know, they stick the tongue out there. She was breathing really fast, but it wasn't a panting, it was really breathing fast, short, quick, short breaths, like she couldn't get any air into her lungs. Anyway, so yesterday he had a feel round and he tried to make her cough, and I said, well, she brought some white frothy Flemish stuff up just before we went to that's actually. She wasn't eating, she wasn't drinking. Again, very lethargic. She seemed to have picked up for a while, but then, you know, back down again. So he said he had a listen, and he couldn't get a heart. He couldn't hear a heart because she was breathing so fast. And he said, no, it's warm. And I said, well, yeah, I know it's warm, but this is more than just warm weather. She's been like this day and night, right from cool, you know, days now. So he says, yeah, it's more than warm weather. And I thought, I'm glad he's admitted that, because I didn't want him to just think it was the warm weather. Right. So he said, I'd like her back in tomorrow and we'll x-ray her. He says, and get her under x-ray, under sedation. I'll be able to hear her heart better, and I'll be able to have a little look round and see what's going off, and also do some blood. So that's where we're up to. She went in this morning. Harry took her in at 9 o'clock this morning, and they did say to Harry that if everything all was well, they'd ring him up and it could go and fetch her. If we didn't hear anything by 2 o'clock, we had to ring them. And consequently, we didn't hear anything. So, of course, you're thinking the worst all the time. So I rang up at 2 o'clock. And the receptionist was quite perky. And she said, oh, yes, she's coming around nicely. And you could probably fetch her about 3:40. So we went to get her. And before we actually got Rosie back, the lady, I think she was one of the surgical nurses. I don't think she wasn't a vet, I don't think, but she said they saw this like shadowy bit. They're saying that she got a lot of infection in her blood, and a lot of that could be due to this skin trouble that she's had all this time. But they also said that she looked as she got a really bad chest infection, and she wasn't out of the woods by any means yet. So they've given her a very, very strong antibiotic injection, and then they gave her some more tablets, and Harry's going to give her half a tablet each day, once a day, until we take her back. And we've got to take her back on Thursday. And I presume by which time they'll have got some results, more results back. Yeah, no, I mean, he knew it wasn't the heat hand that was causing it. She's very quiet, very sleepy, but I mean, she's been under anaesthetic, and let's face it, you know yourself, if you've been under anaesthetic, you're still tired, you want to sleep it off, don't you? So that's as far as we are at the moment. I tried to give her introduce a little bit of chicken when got back, but she wasn't bothered. So I shoved it back in fridge for now. We'll see. She's sleeping quite a bit, and she's not breathing as fast. Oh, higher Amber. We still don't know really what's going on with her. I'm hoping. I must admit, I was this morning. I'm still. I'm really a bit emotional because she's my life, mine and Harry's life. I don't know what I'd do if I lost her. One of them things, isn't it? You've got to, at some stage, you know, it's going to happen. But she's such a sweet little thing, and she's a good, you know, she's so good. But we've got her home. That's what matters. We've got her home. I mean, when I took my Candy, was my Springer Spaniel. It was when I was when he took her in yesterday. When he took her in this morning, I didn't go. I was gonna go, but I didn't really want to. So Harry took her and didn't tell me. You know, he didn't get me up because when I took Candy for an X-ray, she was like, I think we were joined at it. Candy was a Springer Spaniel, my first Springer Spaniel of my own, and oh my God, she could talk, really talk to you. You don't need to look at you. Knew what you know. I'd know what she wanted. Hi, honeydew. Welcome. Glad you've joined us. So, and I took her for X-rays. But she just had surgery. She'd had some small tumours removed, like from her mammary glands and all that. And she'd been spayed as well before then. I only ever had 1 litre of puppies off Candy. I kept one of her pups, and I had 1 litre of pups off Lucy, who was the pup, who was Candy's baby. And I kept one of Lucy's, which was Lottie. Never had a set of pups off her at all. I just had a spade. I had them all done together. There were 3 Springer Spaniels on sofa, all with these buckets on their head, light shades. They did look comical, and I've got a photo somewhere of that. I don't know where it is, but if I ever find it, I'll show it you. But Candy sort of looked back at me with these, you know, longing eyes, and I said, "Oh, go on, you're fine. I'll see you in a bit." And of course, I didn't. The vet rang me at 3 o'clock that same afternoon and told me the worst news I ever wanted to hear. And he asked me what he wanted me to do. I wanted him to do, and I said, "Well, what do you think I should do?" Just a minute. And he says, "I can't tell you that." I says, "All right, I'll put it to you in a different way. If she was your dog, what would you do?" He says, "Well, if she was my dog, I would put her to sleep and, you know, stop the pain." So that's what I said. I said, "We'll do it then." So I never actually saw Candy again, and I felt so bad. really bad. So, of course, consequently, when she was going in, there was a bit of difference in age as mine. Candy was 17, and she was an old girl, but she was a strong old girl, you know. But they found a big shadow on her heart and everything. They told me that Rosie's liver is enlarged, but that could be just due to the steroids, because she's been on steroids for 5 years for this skin. And we changed vets in last September, because it was just costing us £100 to walk through the door and getting nothing at all. We couldn't see anything happening with her. 4.5 years had been treating her at that vet, and there was no sign of any kind of improvement. But we took Rosie we heard about this vet from somebody that she's a lady that works in Poundland. And Harry sort of got a little bit friendly with her. Joke, he used to call her Blondie because she's blonde hair. And she was really nice, and she took it all in good fun. And, you know, because of that, basically, we got really friendly with her. And she'd been having a problem with her little dog, and she was just having pups. And, you know, I get chatting with people, the people that got dogs. You do, don't you? Anyway, she told us about this vet. And it's not that far from where we are. It's a bit further to go, but it's worth it. You know, for me, it's cheaper, by far cheaper than going to that one we were going to, just on the consultation fees alone. So we took her in September. He took one look at her, and she smelled terrible. And it was, she got this, I don't know how to explain it really. It was like thick, gooey ooze coming through her skin. But then it would go crusty, and then it would fall off or brush off, or you could just lift it off. You don't, scratch it off without any pressure. And he said it was the bacteria, the yeast and the bacteria that was causing the smell. So, I mean, we've been using dog shampoos. We've even used Vet's dog shampoo that's £25 a bottle. But he changed her steroid immediately, put her onto a better antibiotic. Still, the bill was cheaper than the other one, and it was a double consultation, the first one, because, he got to look through all her records, because they had to ring the other vets up, get their records and everything. Within 2 weeks, we saw change in her, just from changing vets. 2 weeks. And I said, we've been paying for their new extension at bloody workshop, because it were every time we went, it was like £100 bill for a few tablets, and it were ridiculous. So she did show improvement straight away, and we were thrilled. And then Harry took her at Christmas, and I don't know why I didn't go, but he had to go on his own for some reason, not whether I weren't well or what, but anyway, he took her. And it was a lady vet, and we'd not seen a lady one day before. And she said she took her off the antibiotics, and she dropped the steroid down by a full tablet. She was taking 2. She dropped it down by 1 tablet. We made an appointment for January, and within that month of coming off that other steroid and off the antibiotics both together, we had a massive flare-up, and her skin just got covered again, and it was just dropping out of her. So he put her back on, put steroids back up again, back on antibiotics, and we're getting a coat back. And she's gone through all that for 5 years now, been going on with that. And then this one little dog. Oh, I am sorry, Elizabeth. I really do feel for you. I really do. I mean, as I said this morning, I was very emotional, worried. I mean, just thinking about what, I was just dreading phone ringing. But as look at it, he didn't ring, they didn't ring, I rang them, and she was really perky on phone, this receptionist, whether that's, I know that they have to be, I suppose, for the job, but but they did say she's not out of the wood yet. We've got to take her back on Thursday. I don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to do anything, or if it's just, I know that the blood tests that they did, it said on the, because she asked me for if I wanted an invoice and breakdown on it of everything, and I said, yes, please. Because it was quite expensive. But, oh, she's just asleep at the minute, bless her. Shall I show you? Watch you, don't make you dizzy. There's my little patient. Lay down. Make sure I've got it back. I've got it back right. Oh, nearly. No, twice. There we go. She's good. She's so good. I mean, they said she's a sweet little thing, and I said, well, yes, she's no trouble. No. Yeah, she's got 2 cushions. Creature comforts. They got it dead right with Rosie Posey. So, fingers crossed, everybody, that they don't find anything else. I'm just glad to have her home. She's a little sweetheart. I've missed her. I've just missed not having her about. Normally, I'm saying to her, if I want to, I've got me. I'm in a reclining chair, and I always have my legs up. I'm supposed to keep my legs up as much as possible. And she'll get under my chair, and I'll say, have I got a dog under my chair? Because I keep coming down with things, and it's wonder I don't knock her silly. But, and I miss that, because, I've been getting up and down, and no Rosie under my chair. Nobody to knock that. But yeah, just nice having a room. It's weird, isn't it? Just for a day. Just not here for a day, and it's like having kids. She's our baby, and that's it. Never look at her any other way than that. But, are you all excited for this week? Hi, Marissa. Welcome. Glad you could make it. I've done a 70s night quiz for you. Music. 70s music. Well, I'll tell you now. I get these off the internet, so I don't want nobody cheating. But I thought it'd cheer us all up. Because we had a good last week, weren't it? So, who's ready? Have you been brushing up on your 70s music? So, right, let me see. I've got to get my papers out, because one's got the questions and the other's got the fire answers. Whoop, right. That's it, we're ready. Oh, I think you might get a bit stuck here, Anne. Half of these never heard of. I've had to find a few easy ones for you. Hi, Ryan. Do you have some dresses? Crafty little thing she does. She does have dresses. Oh, are you going? Coward, Anne, you coward. They're not that bad. When you born in 70s? Well, I know. Sorry. I asked when they wanted questions for last week, and I was told 70s. So I've just done as I'm told. It don't matter. It's only for fun anyway. Right. So here we go. Number 1. Oh, bye, Anne. If you gotta go, see ya, and hopefully next week. Toodaloo. Right, here we go. Who sang Hiya Mary? She's gone. What sort of dresses are you looking for? Dresses? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Number 1. Who sang? This is an easy one, I think. I remember the song. I want to know an answer. Oh, don't worry about it. I'll get rid. Oh, it's all right. Marissa's kicked him off. Thanks, Marissa. Right, here we go then. Who sang 1970? Let Your Love Flow. Here's your first one. Caroline, you're not that slow normally. Oh. So who sang? I'll give you a minute or two. Let Your Love. I didn't know any half of these. But as I say, I got them on internet, so I know I'm right with. I know my answers are right. And it's not. Sorry, Marissa, it's not who you think it is. No, I know the song, but I didn't know. Actually, Harry didn't either, and he's pretty clever with music, so he didn't know the answer to this one, although he knows the song. So, are we doing a countdown? So let your love flow like a mountain spring. And you have heard it, Caroline. Even with my out of tune voice, you've heard that one. Have you not heard of that? You have. Honest, you have. Well, the answer is, because I'm not getting anybody. Oh, yeah, I thought even after I'd sung it like that, we need Miss Amber. We need Amber singing these again. You've still no idea who sings it? No, I didn't. So the answer to number 1 is the Bellamy Brothers sang it, apparently. So that's one to me. You were close, were you? What did you say? Oak Ridge Brothers. Is that close to Bellamy Brothers? Well, you knew it were brothers. I'll give you that. So, right. You people in America might get this one, actually. Yeah, I remembered song, but I didn't know. I'd never heard a singer. Number 2, here we go. Who sang in the 70s When the Levee Breaks? I mean, these singers don't just stick into the 70s. The songs are played, long after the 70s. So, yeah, I think probably so. I mean, I was trying to find some that I'd like. Just for instance, the only one I can think of, funnily enough, off my head, but I have been like, my brain's been somewhere else today. But I was thinking like foundations. I was thinking people like foundations and that, No, I think this is going to be a really hard one to do. Who you got? Oh, Marissa. Good girl. Yes, we have a winner. Marissa got that one. Yeah. Let me write it down. I think I have heard it, but I wouldn't know how it went, and I probably only sort of, it's somewhere in a foggy memory. Oh, you might know this one. Who sang in the 70s? Brass in Pocket. Got brass in pocket. That's as much as I can sing to you. There's Amber. We need Amber singing. You know it, dear Marissa. Chrissy Hines. Nope. Harry. He hasn't got a note in his pocket, Laura. He takes it out of my purse, I'll tell you. No, sorry, girls. Chrissy Hines, not right. No, 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 no. Come on, Marissa, tell him. Tell him who did it. Who singed it. Bearing in mind, I'm getting this from... It is a group, yes, it is. Got brass in pocket. I'm going to use it. Intention. I can't really sing it now. I used to be able to sing. I can't sing now. Well, the singers, according to this, was the Pretenders. So I told you, it's no good asking me because I didn't know any of these. If you just refresh, you should be okay with it, Elizabeth. That's all you need to do. Just refresh page and it should come back. So, another one to me. Mind you, I shouldn't have said this to me because I didn't know. Oh, you'll know this one. Oh, there's going to be like all these answers going up in a minute. Who sang in the 70s? And if you don't get this one, you need shooting. Oh, did she? Well, as I say, all I got was the Pretenders. So I'll tell you what, I'll share that one. Where have I put it? Yeah. So I'm going to say group knowledge, because I didn't know that she sang with that. I've never heard her. So, and all I got from the information was the Pretenders. So, oh, yeah. Right. So, who sang Wuthering Heights? Wuthering Heights. It's me, Kathy, come home. Good on Julie. Julie got it. I'm upsetting Harry singing, I told you. That's Julie. Abigail. Oh, now then. Oh, this is another one. You should get this. Hey, Arlene. I didn't know you joined us. Welcome. Just having a bit of fun with this, making Harry miserable at the same time. Who sang in the 70s? Oh, you're going to know this. So easy. One Step Beyond. You know that one, don't you? You all know. Oh, I know that one. Who is it? I know it is. Yeah, Julie. Oh, Mary got it first. Nice one, Mary. One to Mary. Well done, girlie. Anybody else know that one? Madness, Caroline. Right, now this is another one that... Really? Who sang A Message to You, Rudy? Has it got to get a message to you? I don't know whether that's the one. Is it, Harry? I don't know. Bloody hell, Julie! You cheating? She's got it. Ah, Jules got it. Blimey, it was the specials. That's Julie again. Wow. Right. Now this one confused me because I thought this was somebody else entirely, and in fact I had to query it with Harry, even though it was on internet. Who sang One Way or Another? One way or another, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one way. Who was that? Nice one, Marissa got that one. Clever girl. Tell ya, you don't know what you know until you try. Each. Right, number 8. Who sang in the 70s? No, it was in the 70s list. Definitely in the 70s list. Who sang Heart of Gold? I didn't know this one either. Yeah, you see, you did know some at 70s, Marissa, because you've got a couple. Yeah, you've done 2. You got 2 right. Who sang in the 70s Heart of Gold? I can't sing it to you because I don't know. No takers. Heart of Gold. Heart of Gold. I'll give you a little clue. It's a fella. Does that help? Male singer. Heart of Gold. No idea. Oh, Arlene Solly comes up from the rear. Good girl. Arlene's got it. Neil Young. It was indeed. So that's Arlene. Very good. Well, I'd have never got that. I never heard. I can't remember the song at all. But all right, I don't remember this one, but I do know the group. So, who sang in the 60s? 70s, sorry. Who sang Who Are You? You give up? Arlene got it right. Neil Young. Oh, bless you. That's only troubling, see, when you get a song in your head and you can't get it shifted. Nice one, Julie. Julie got that one. Ooh, do you like the Who? One nearly wrote the Who winner, and it's you, Julie. All right. We better at this than I thought. Make them harder for next time. Right, let's see. I tried to keep them as easy as, because some of them were like way over my head. I thought I'd never heard of that. Never heard of them. I think sometimes if you know a song, but you know group, somebody might know them. Right, number 10, halfway there. Right, that's not the question. Who sang in the 70s Ghost Rider? Ghost Riders in the sky. Oh, I don't know this song. I don't know this song. So it's Ghost Riders. Ghost Rider. Oh, I was looking at RVs on telly. We just got oh dear. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Try again. The answer is suicide. So that's one to me. 1, 2. Suicide. Apparently. It says here. Right, number 11. We'll put that one in one place. That one to me should be above. And somebody's going to get this because it's an easy one. Who sang in the 70s? You're so vain. You're so vain. I bet you think this song is about you. You're so vain. Yeah, Marissa's got that one. You're so right, Marissa. It could be 80s next week, so brush up. Right, number 12. Really? Okay, if you say so. Internet, right. Who sang in the 70s? I Want to Be Your Lover in the 70s. I want to be your lover. Oh, okay, Caroline. Yeah, 80s next week. 80s is your era, is it? Well, I was sort of married when in 1970. I got married this time, and it was sort of just, we didn't go clubbing. It weren't our thing. We did more clubbing when we were courting. We didn't do any clubbing when we were married. It was just sort of, you know, what you heard, if you heard a jukebox in the room or something. Right. Anybody got that? No idea. Well, I'm shocked because I would not have thought this, but it might not be the song I'm thinking it is, but it says, I Want to Be Your Lover. And it was sang by, oh, I'm just about to say it. Hey, oh, hello, you just come in time to get that one. Very good. Gone to our Lucian, just comes in like that and straight out with answer. Hi, hello. Pleased to see you. I'm glad you could join us. So that's Lou. That one. Might not have out in living room, but she's got plenty up here. Right. Okay. Who sang in the 70s? Cars. Yep. It's great when you know answers. Oh, Julie, you are on form tonight. Wow, yes, Julie's got it. That's another Julie one. Oh, you're red hot tonight, Julie. Right, number 14. You might know this one. Who sang in the 70s? Move on up. Move on up. Hey, Jane Marge. You are late. We're nearly finishing quiz. Oh, bless you. Number 14 is who sang in the 70s? Move on up. Oh, blimey, I didn't think anybody would get that one. Nice one, Lou. You clever ducky. Yes, it was indeed Curtis Mayfield. So that one's one to our Lou again. Right. Who sang in the 70s? Oh, you're gonna get this one. Dead easy. Dead easy. Boys are back in town. Top the east side. What's that? You did spell it right, actually, Lou. Yeah, you did. Mayfield, yeah. It's nearly my maiden name, that. Change Y to an X and you've got my maiden name, Maxfield. Finley Zaire. Oh, I've missed one. You're right, Lou. Who said it? Yeah, well, Lou got it. Finley Zaire. I missed one. That's Lou. Yeah. I thought for a minute you were wrong, but look at no. Okay, I've got to go back one because I missed one. It's because I'm not on ruled paper. Right, who sang in the 70s? Oh, you're going to get this one easy. Okay, Laura, see you in a bit then. Tiny Dancer. Who sang Tiny Dancer? In you go. Oh, Marissa. Yeah, Marissa's got it. You're so good at this. I thought you didn't know 70s. Oh, blimey. So that's another one to Marissa. Right. Number 70. I'm gonna have to do a bigger quiz next time. You're getting them so quick. You're better than last week. So you've all been brushing up, haven't you? It is, Lou. 7:30 we start. Number 17, right. Who sang in the 70s? Dreams. All right. Okay, afraid not. Afraid not, Arlene. Keep trying. Well, I thought you'd have got this one, but... Yeah, Jane Marge has got it. Fleetwood Mac. Clever girl. I knew somebody was missing this week. That's our lovely Jane Marge. Got that one. And number 18. Who sang in the 70s? Smoke on the Water. I don't know it. Never heard of it. Elvis was in the 60s. We're doing 70s. Elvis. Where's Elvis come from? Yes, Deep Purple. Who's a Deep Purple? Lou got it. Oh, you're really red hot tonight, you ladies. I started the flaming 30 question next week, this rate. This one's a bit of a cheeky one, I think, quite honestly. Who sang It's a Family Affair? It's a family affair. And I need the whole thing. I'm going to be strict. Who sang A Family Affair? Take you 20 minutes to write answer down. Yeah, Lou's got that one too. It certainly is. Sly and the Family Stone. Yeah, just put it all in, look. Sly and the Family Stone. So that's another Lou. Wow. Right. Actually, I did 21 questions, not 20. Last one I've had to put in, and you'll know why when you... Have I done it right? Way around. I don't think I have, actually. I think I've got the answer, so you have to guess, so I'm not sure. Right. Who sang in the 70's? Midnight Train to Georgia. Oh, you've got to know that one. I want it all. The whole thing. All or nothing, all or nothing. So, Midnight Train to Georgia. You've got a lot of them, Luke. So you just popped in late on. You've caught up. Yeah. Oh, hi, Lynn. Look at that. Was that Marissa got it first? No, Fernley. Oh, Lou got it. Lou got it first. Got to give it Lou. It was indeed Gladys Knight and the Pips. And it has to be the whole thing. Hi, Lynn. So that's another one to Lou. What number did you come in at, Lou? Number 12. You've got nearly all of them since. Right, the last one. I don't know if I've got this back to front. I'm going to have to do it. I don't know whether this is the singer or the song, but what I've got here is who sang Kraftwerk. And I've had to put, I think that's actually the name of group. And it's spelt with a K, Kraft, and then W-E-R-K, so it's like craft, twerk. If you know what I mean, twerk, you know, where you shake bum. I don't know whether that's a group of the song, but there is an answer to it, whichever way. I don't know which way I did it. Anybody got that? Oh. Das Models. Das Models. What's Das Models? Hi, Lynn. Another Lynn, lovely to see you all. Oh. Right. Well, actually, I'm going to give it to Lou because the actual answer is the model. So I'm going to give that to Lou because she got it more or less anyway. Because she got models and it were a different language, but that were on it. She got it right, just a different language. Right, so that's all then. Let me see. Marissa. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3. Marissa's got 4. Jules. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 to Julie. So Jules got 4, Marissa's got 4. Now Arlene, I think Arlene got 1. Mary, 1. Thought there were 2. I thought there were 2. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's Marissa. Let me see. Mary got 1. Jane March got 1. And then our lovely Lou she came in at number 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think this week's winner is Lou. Congratulations, Lou. You are our winner of absolutely nothing but a fun. That's it, ladies, for that. Next week it'll be the 80s. See how you go with the 80s. I'll make them harder. It is good fun. I think it's nice to have a bit of fun. You've got to. It's lightened my load a little bit today with everything else that's been going on. Is Arlene getting... You left school at all. I was married, as I say, I was married in 1970, so we didn't go clubbing. Not in 70s. We didn't really do a lot of clubbing in 60s, late 60s either. But 1970, I was 18. You know, when you go places and you can hear jukeboxes playing here, there and everywhere, but I never into music situation. I loved 60s. I love some of the 50s. I nearly did one for 50s, and I started playing some music, and oh no, it was like, no, this is just too old. So you'll flunk next week. You won't. You'll see. I try to keep them a little bit easier, because some of them I'd have never got half of them you've got. No, I don't think I'd have got one. I think there was about 2 that I was actually familiar with. You're still with the old gate. No, I got rid of Matt. Mind you, do you know, my first husband, I do see him from time to time when something's happening, like Claire's 40th, I think, last time I saw him. And he came to Claire's 40th birthday. And I looked at him and I think, you make me sick. He doesn't look any older than when he first married me, other than thin on top. He's slim. He's no wrinkles. I mean, it's just not fair, is it? You married in 78, divorced in 80. Oh, divorced in 2000. I'm looking my... This top charity shop yesterday. That's where it was from. Charity shop yesterday. And I love it. I like these like crinkly folds things. No, he ain't got money for Botox, but no, he's no, he just takes care of it. He's never smoked. He's never smoked. He's never been a big drinker. They do. I actually got another one. Last year I think it was, same sort of stuff. And I got the top and the skirt, and love the top. Not sure about the skirt, maybe, because it sort of clings round my bum, and I haven't got a right big bum, but I have got a biggish bum, and I don't like it being outlined. Yeah. Oh dear. What dad? Oh, your first husband. Lynn, do you mean? Well, Harry's had his Gary, my first husband. He has had a couple of health scares, but no, he's fit as out now. I mean, let me think. He was 19 when we got married. We got married September. He was 19 the month before we got married, because he was 19 in August. We got married in September and I was 19 in December. So there's like 3-4 months difference. It looks like there's 30 years difference. And I mean, he looked 30 years younger than I do. And I mean that seriously. He really does. Because that's why I said, your dad makes me sick. She said, why? I said, because he looks bloody young. She just laughed. She thought I was being serious. I says, I am being serious. He married a woman quite a bit older than himself. I mean, she's in her 70s. Gary will be 68 in August, and I think she's about 73 now. And she looks her age. And Gary doesn't look his age. So it looks like, they do actually look like mother and son. And when Harry and I got together, we look like mother and son. Twice I was took for Harry's mother. Oh, I am sorry, Lynn, that is awful. Today, now I've been looking, we're looking for a couple of tops and a sundress, and we went in Bernardo's in Worksop, the big one, and it's changed. It used to be everything was $1.99, everything on anywhere in shop. And about three years ago, I think it were, I picked up a brand new green jacket, wool jacket for $1.99, brand new. It was, you could tell it was brand new, it never been worn. Talk about fall on your feet. I did that day. We went in yesterday. I got this top. I got another jumper. I've got it same jumper, funnily enough. Oh, wait a minute though, I don't know whether I got that in that shop. No, that was a different charity shop. When I went in Bernardo's, I got this one. I got a white cardigan, but it's right thin, but it's a knitted one. So it's nice and nice cool one just to wrap around on, you know, slip on in summer if it's a bit breezy. And it's supposed to be a size 16. It don't bloody fit me. It's too tight. Can't get it on. And then this little sundress, that were in 16s as well. If that's a size 16, I'll play Father Christmas this year. That's only got to be, it's going to be a 10 at the very most. I was fuming. Because the sister and I've just paid like £4 for stuff I can't wear. So I'm gutted, to be honest. But I have got a nice jumper and I've got this. So I was quite happy with that. I was looking, I wanted some crop trousers. Are you going, Mary? Oh, bless you for coming. Thanks for coming in. And it's been lovely seeing you. Come back next week. We all have a bit of fun on here. It's all for fun. Who's SM Gamer? Who's SM Gamer? Have I missed somebody? Oh, golly, is it hot? Just a minute. It's hot. I've got a little 9-inch fan here. I've been like getting really warm at night. And Harry hates big fan on. And I don't blame him because it's noisy. Ish. But this one clips onto the mantelpiece and I can just have it on there. And I can sort of push it back and have it just blowing over me head to cool me off. It just saves me an awful lot of harassment. Yeah, could be that. Marge, you could be right. Although, funnily enough, I've been pretty good. I haven't, I'm lying, because see this here, I've just eaten a bag of them. I bought them yesterday. I did open them last night, mind, but I can't leave them alone. I did. I didn't see you come in, but yes, you're welcome. Yeah, no. Are you going, Honeydew? Well, it's been lovely seeing you. Thank you for being here. Don't forget next week, it's Brush Up on Your 80s music. Hey, I do, Jane Marge, that's why I don't open them. I try not to. And the only reason I've not stopped them earlier is because I've been worried about Rosa Fuzzy. If I answer that, no, Honeydew. Thanks for coming. I've got a confession to make. It's still healing. I've not had it yet because I'll tell you why. Harry usually makes me drinking chocolate for me. I didn't dare ask him if he'd do that because you've got to boil milk up and put it in, and he gets a bit strict. He gets a bit stroppy just having to pour water on powder, so I don't ask him to go to full works. Just not right, is it? Oh, life's a beach. All right, Marissa, thank you ever so much for coming. Yeah, I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Back next week, 80s Brush Up. I'll make more questions next time. But yeah, we went charity shopping. Oh, and we went. He says, I said, oh, I want to go in other one. And Harry says it's shut, and I says, don't be silly. It's never shut. Oh, what happened when we got it was shut for a week? I said, you put juju on. I wanted to go in that shop. But we went into the charity shop, and that's where I found the other blue. I've got one, it's got like little gold stuff things all over it, like a mid-blue colour. You've seen me wearing it on YouTube. And I found its brother, it's a darker blue. And I really like that one, it's really comfortable. So I thought, oh, I like that one. But I've got now a size 8 or a 10 dress that I can't wear. No, it's definitely not a size 16 though. I mean, I did actually, I'm waiting for it coming. I saw some nice dresses on Facebook, you know how they have these things on. But there were one in particular, I really liked it. Summer dress, it was £12 and a bit, whatever. And I paid PayPal, thinking, hopefully it should be here for when we go away. But we're going away on, well, we're hoping to go away on 23rd of June down to Wales. And we can Can I get a shout out if I'm not? If not, I'm for asking. Can I get a shout out? If not, I'm for asking. I don't know what you mean, dear. We can shout at you. Yeah. Don't be cheeky. Yeah, you have actually. I did mention you, sweetie. I did mention you. Because I said, who's SM Gamer? Gamer. Gamer's right, yeah. I have given you a shout out. There you go. That's another one you've had. We don't mind if you're good and nice. But if you start trolling, you'll be gone. Here we go, Caroline. Yeah. What were it last week? How many? Oh, you missed them, Caroline, last week. Oh, They were coming out of his ears, swearing and all sorts, weren't they, Jane? Were you with Jane Mark last week when they were all getting naughty, swearing? We had one nice guy chap come in though, he were a gamer. And there were one called Terminator, and he were nice, weren't he? He were playing along with quiz, having fun with us. He were really nice. I think were he from Ireland? Did you say you were from Ireland? I think you did. So, you know, we get some that, you know, you're not sure about. They turn out to be nice. And you get somebody you think is nice. Yeah, Casper was nice the other week. Yeah, he was. So, you know, it's... yes, you did, Julie. But what you... get your hand. Oh, you didn't know... Did you not know it was Tuesday last week? Well, I changed from Monday to Tuesday. Here we go. I changed from Monday to Tuesday because I thought Amber from the Diamond Painting with Eskies was doing a Monday night live regular. But then last week she didn't do one, and I don't think she's done one Monday night this time, and I don't think she wants to commit herself for family reasons to doing it on a certain time on a certain day. So if Amber doesn't want to do a Monday night regular, I might move back to Monday night, because comes round the new season starting on television. I watched one programme on television, one. And they actually, one season it's Gold Divers, next season it's Gold Rush. They are the only programmes, and it's only like once a week. And when Gold Divers finishes, Gold Rush comes on, so it's same slot, and that's on a Tuesday night. So, and Harry likes to watch that. So really, basically, I don't want to be sat nattering through him trying to listen to that. And I know he can record it and look back later, but there's other things he likes to look at as well. So, if if Amber don't want to do a Monday night, isn't going to do a Monday night regular, I might go back to Monday night, because it works better for me. We like them. I mean, it's something that both Harry and I like together, you know, these Gold Divers and Gold Rush. I'm not so fussed about Gold Rush, but Harry does like it. And as I say, it's the same time slot, because season one finishes and then the next one starts. But we've not seen Gold Divers for quite a while. So we're wondering why that's not been on. We don't know why, but it's not been on for a long time now. So, and that's on a Tuesday night, so it makes it a little bit, you know, off-putting for Harry. I mean, he grumbles. He means well, but he grumbles. I mean, you can't blame him. Sitting to listen to me nattering away. You know, he hasn't seen half a conversation that's coming my way. You can only hear what I'm saying to you lot, so I drive him nuts. Don't look bothered. No. I'm too naughty. Didn't Casper die? I hope not. He was quite nice, Casper, wasn't he? Really chatty and played along, and yeah, we like him, Julie. So, you know, I don't want to start complicating it. I don't want to start complicating it for Harry and that, you know. I'm not spoiling his viewing. It's not fair. So, or I'd have to look for another slot, if not Monday. But I prefer Monday. Monday were ideal, because it was like I enjoyed watching Caroline on Sunday. Monday's mine, and then it's sort of I nip in on Laura. I creep up to Laura's. I went and called in on Laura last night, just for a few minutes before I went to bed. But I didn't stay up too late last night because I thought I was getting up this morning to take Rosie to vets, but Harry took her on his own. But she's still sleeping. I'm hoping she's going to have something to eat. I am. Hiya, Nicole. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. But there's not really much at all on television that interests me. I like watching the crap videos, and I've started a few games now on. I used to do a lot of games on Facebook, and I got fed up with them because they were all stupid, and there was just one I was doing recently, and it drags all the rest of the internet down. So I've stopped playing that because it just keeps freezing everything up, you know. Oh, Harry won't watch out like that. And he sat in front of it, so, you know, he'd have to watch it. And that wouldn't be fair, really. But I like Grimm. I do like that. There were another one as well. Game of Thrones. I should have liked to have watched that, but you've upset someone on here, Lynn. Why? Whatever makes you think that, darling? Oh, tell me who. Who have you upset? Oh, right. I'll go and have a look at that later. I've had some new diamond paintings come this morning, actually. No, I'm lying. They come yesterday. Oh, by the way, Laura, I found that one. For airing me now, then. I found that one that you've got, that mushroom one. Oh, I've ordered it. This is one that came yesterday. I'll show it you. I'll do a preview. I ought to do a video, but I'll do a preview. I'll show you. Lynn, I want to know who's been... Oh, I thought that one you done was lovely, Laura. I loved it. As soon as I saw it, mushrooms. Absolutely loved it. I like it like that, though. That fantasy fairies, anything like that. Oh, it's one of mine I've got. It's lovely. Minute. Come out, you damn thing. What? Get it out. Only one way to get that out, and that's break the goddamn knife. Oh, there we go. There. Now then, this is going to sound a bit silly, but I don't remember ordering that one. I don't particularly, excuse me, I don't particularly like the coloured animals, you know, the... Is this? Oh, I love this one. It's not a... Oh, you're not going to be able to tell what it is. But, oh. It's hedgehogs. Dandelion hedgehogs. And it just doesn't look anything on there. But it's just absolutely fantastic. I love that one. So that's me hand. There's the other one, there were three. That one is the one I've just shown you. Just like the other one, it's only just here somewhere. I think this is it. I think. Yeah, this is it. And it's like a seascape lighthouse. Oh, hang on. You can't really tell very well with glare, can you? There. It's like a rocky outcropping with a lighthouse on it. It will be, so I'm going to be taking a couple of these away on the jollies to do. Oh, I've left it. Oh, that's a thought. Let me have a look at me. Kind of pen it's got. Oh, that must be this one. I send my pens off to Rachel. I did. I think that lives in there. I was just going to look, see what pens I've got. If there were any more for Rachel. She's, no, that's a pink one as well. She's wanting the white clear reach ones. And I said, let's save them. I'll have to just check all my new ones. Well, that one hasn't got a thing in it. Well, I've dropped it somewhere. Oops, I did. Come back. Oh, it's there. Sorry, I'd have dropped it. No, they're all pink. Keep your pinky ones. Just go in a drawer stacked up. That hedgehog one I've been eyeing, it took ages. I mean, literally ages. And that lighthouse one, it's when Harry and I lived up in Orkney, we used to drive down to it was like a foot ferry, and there was a viewing terrace a little bit further along, and where we sat we could see John O'Groats across water, only 6 miles across from John O'Groats. And at this side of us, on the same side as us, was a lighthouse on end, and we just loved it there. We used to sit there hours and hours just watching big tankers going by and little ferry coming in and out and frightening us to death just watching it. We went on it once and never again. But we loved it there. And that one just, I saw it and I thought, that does remind me of Berwick when we used to go and sit with seat seals bobbing up and down, and we didn't see many. I'm not sure if we saw any sea otters. There are sea otters up there. We've seen the odd dolphin, but only when we've been on ferry. Big ferry, not little ferry. From John O'Groats, to get from John O'Groats to Orkney, you have to go on, there's only a foot ferry. Or you take a bicycle on, but you can't take a bike. To go across from top of Scotland, is 2 miles away from John O'Groats, along the coast. There's a place called Gills Bay, and you get the big ferry from there to go into St Margaret's Hope. That's the shortest ferry crossing for cars and caravans and things. It's about an hour. Not far, but the biggest part of it's going right round the bottom of Orkney itself, into Margaret's Bay. Or you can go to, oh, what the heck do they call it now? They call that place, Harry, with other place to get across from. No, where you go to Kirkwall. What they call that one? Opposite on the same side as Gills Bay. Thirst. What? Thurso, that's it. I always went to Thurnscoe, which is a place near here. Thurso, you can get on a ferry there, It's a longer ferry ride, but you can go from Thurso to Kirkwall in the car, caravans, what have you. It's a bigger ferry, but it's probably pricier as well. We loved it up there, but I don't know. I was just too far away from kids and grandkids, you know. But Harry wanted to go to Spain to try living in Spain, which we did. So we got rid of a load of stuff and got all this other stuff for £1,000 shipped over to Spain. We didn't stay. I don't know. Oh, what are you been doing, Jane Marge? What have you been up to? You are naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Really, really naughty. I'll get my thinking cap on to sort you out, lady. I will. I don't know. Yes, Orkney is a lovely place. It's quiet. It's safe. And I mean, you know, even round where we live now, close, well, in the surrounding areas, there's been attacks made on pensioners, thieves and all sorts going off. But up there, there were none of that. But we've not got all the refugees up there. They've got them in Scotland, but they've not got them on Ireland. And Orkney is beautiful. And I mean, there's so much to see and history. Oh my goodness, there's so much history up there. It's worth a week or a fortnight's holiday. In fact, you could keep yourself busy for a bit longer than that, really. For what there is, for views, for visiting, all sorts of things you can do up there. And scuba diving, even if you want to go scuba diving. Yeah, I know, Julie, I'm with you on that. Oh, it's nothing, she says. Oh, don't believe you. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking to go somewhere on holiday, there's loads of I'm not trying to think of places you can stay over. If you've got a caravan, you take a caravan up. There's a lovely caravan park, caravan park, I call it that, in Kirkwall. Very central, so you know, like 2 minutes from the cinema and swimming baths and shops. 5 minutes from hospital, which we found out very quickly when my mum had an accident. Ended up in hospital for a few days. Yeesh. That's because she got this kind of a problem, you know. Stop that after that. Totally. But yeah, it's a lovely place. It really is. And I don't think I want to go and live up there again. I don't now. I mean, I think if we should have gone when we were younger. I think we should have gone when we were younger. And it was strange because Harry's brother and his wife lived up there for a long time now. And I was working and he wasn't, because he'd been looking after his mum. And I was looking after my mum's house, because she got to Australia. So Harry decided he would have a total up and have a week's holiday up in Orkney on his own. Go to see his brother and have a look what it was like where they live, because we'd heard nothing but wonderful stories from Gordon. So off he went. And he rung me every night and he was telling me all these Like all these things that he'd seen and what it were like, and he really fell for it. Up the line and sinker did, I reckon. And he kept saying, I would love to live up here. We'd have to go up there and live. It's lovely and all this. And I'm saying to girls at work, well, if you think I'm going up there to live, another thing coming. Anyway, a couple of weeks later, we both went, because I got holidays due anyway, so we both went up for a week. Oh, and I fell just like him, up line and sinker, give me job up, got in caravan, and that were it, we're away, gone to live. Just like that. And we were up there for 3 years, and we were quite happy, but I just felt like I think he got wandering boots or something, because he wanted to go to live in Spain then. Not satisfied with going all the way up to Orkney, 500 odd mile from my mother's. We were having to nip down every now and again. I would have them feeding me grapes. Who's that? I always say, Jane Marge, if I won the lottery, I would buy my own hand. Harry always says that. And ban garlic. He would never allow garlic or onions on island. You don't have all like that. But it were nice. And I think if we hadn't have done the Spain thing, I think we probably would have still been there. But he got Spain in his head. His other sister, his oldest sister, lived over in Spain. They'd been there for a few years. And he wanted to go and see. So we packed up. We were only renting a place. We packed all up and bought an RV, big American RV. Packed it up and off we went to Spain. Mother in tow, 2 dogs, me and him. But you know, it was funny. And I shouldn't really laugh, but it were funny. I mean, the times my mum's had us in stitches because she was an alcoholic, and that was awful. But she would say the funniest things. There was an end bedroom where Harry and I slept, a proper end bedroom. And then the actual, where the table was, made like a 3/4 bed, and it was ideal for my mum. Because it was quite a big space. But we'd be sat having a cup of tea and nattering or whatever, and she'd pipe up, I'm going up to bed. Many a night, Harry's got visions. They were like a ladder at back at RV on outside. He got visions of climbing up the ladder and getting laid out on top of the thing. Oh, we did have some fun. She was lovely though. She was funny, but she was lovely. She could be a pain in the bum, but can't we all? We all have those moments. Oh dear. But she did like her. And the shame of it all was that it was the Alzheimer's. She'd have a drink. I mean, she'd be drunk by 11 o'clock in the morning. In the morning. And I'd say, oh, Mum, you know, I wish you wouldn't drink, so I haven't had a drink. But she didn't think she had. She couldn't remember. The Alzheimer's. I haven't had a drink. But she wouldn't believe me when I said she had. No, I haven't. Yet to have no. And she was slurring the speech and everything. Bless her heart. I'd have her back tomorrow. I would. Bless her. I miss her still. I mean, you do. I mean, Lynn. Lynn, Yvonne's too. Lost her mum, fairly recently. And it's... People say, oh, you get over it. No, you don't. No, you don't ever. You learn to live with it, but you don't ever get over it. And I don't care what anybody says, it still hurts years after. And I say good night to Mum and Dad every night as I'm going upstairs. Every night. Night, Mum, night, Dad, love you both. Me, doolally. I don't know. But you do, don't you? You know, your family. How can you ever get over losing them? You can't. This is, by the way, it's not a grapefruit. No, it's not grapefruit juice at all. It's bitter lemon. Oh, I know. Definitely, Lynn. Yeah, it's a piece of you that's gone. I mean, like, if you had your arm chopped off, it wouldn't grow another one. That's it, it's gone. Yeah, and you don't always realise while they're there just how precious they are until it's too late. You know, I mean, well, I had my mum till she was 84, and we nearly lost my mum in 2000 because it was Father's Day, and we'd had my granddad, who was 104, by the way, he died. We had my granddad and his sister over for dinner, and there was me and my second husband, Ernie, all at Mum's for dinner, because we used to take my granddad and my Aunt Mabel home afterwards, and it was Father's Day. And I had got a cake to do for the next day, and we're doing cakes for people. And we took them home. I dropped. Oh yeah, we went when we were home. And we got back home, and I got all my cake decorating stuff out, and I was busy making. Hi Janet, I'm glad you made it. I was busy getting this cake because it's got to be out the next day, finished. And I got a phone call from my dad. It was about 12 o'clock-ish at night. And he says, can you come up? Something's wrong with your mum. So, of course, we got in the car, both Ernie and himself, and drove up. And I walked into the bathroom. And I have never, ever seen anybody, and it's no exaggeration when I say it just looked for all the world like somebody was holding a tap over her head, running, and just water running off her, not dripping, running, sweat. I've never seen anybody sweat like that. Even boxers in a boxing ring not sweat like that. And I thought, oh my God, she could hardly breathe, she was struggling. So my dad, he had an oxygen machine in the house, but he also had a little portable oxygen tank with a mask. So we gave her that. We were sort of holding that and holding her. We couldn't touch her. She said, don't touch me, don't touch me. And she was literally sat on side edge of bath, leaning forward. And we sent for an ambulance, obviously, straight away. And when the ambulance men came, paramedics, they got her into the ambulance. I was going with her in car. I was going in the ambulance with her. And, oh, no, wait a minute. No, I didn't. I said, I'll follow her in car, but I stayed in ambulance with her a while before they drove off. 20 minutes they worked on her in ambulance before they could get her off. And apparently, if we hadn't given her that oxygen, we would have lost her then. And we got to the hospital, and I rolled up behind ambulance. Literally, I followed them. I got my car there anyway because I got them in car. Just dropped Ernie off at home, and that were it. Anyway, I got to hospital, parked up, went in. He says, can you go and log her in? You know, so I said, yeah, no problem. Went to window, got all that, sorting all that out. And I sat there for 3 hours, and nobody said a word. And even the paramedics were still there. They came out. And I said, is she all right? And he says, it looks like she might be, but she's very, very poorly. And I thought, oh, you know. Anyway, they got her stabilised. I'm still in hospital. They took her up to a ward. They fetched me, let me go and sit in day room. I couldn't go to my mum yet. And it was 6 o'clock in the morning when I actually got to see my mum in hospital. And I was just sat there all on my own. They brought me a drink of water and gave me a cup of tea. I think I've been in hospital 5-6 hours. Hi, Pablo. How you doing? So it turned out that my mum was having a heart failure. And she very nearly died that night. And yet she lived another 14 years. So it just shows you, doesn't it? The power of medicine today, I think, is amazing. And I had her for another 14 years. But when I got back to my dad's, because my dad needed a 24-hour-a-day carer, so obviously I was staying in their spare room. And because I went straight to my dad's when I got come out of hospital, I rang Gurney and said that, you know, she was all right and all the rest of it. Got back to my dad's and there were a bottle of whiskey outside and a bottle of pills outside of him. And he says, is she dead? And I says, no, she's fine. She's going to be fine. All right. And I knew what he would mean. He was going to kill himself. If she'd have been dead, he was going to kill himself. Hi from Czech Republic. How you doing? Welcome to my channel. She was amazing. Oh, and Janet does beautiful craft work. Oh, it is, Jan, and I think it's really good for you that you can get into it because, and like you say, it's a relaxing hobby. You do it at your own pace, and I mean, I don't really get too much into challenges at the time because I just don't feel I can commit myself to somebody. It's awful. I feel bad about it. Pilsen City, whereabouts is that? Apart from Czech Republic. Wow. It's nice to have you here anyway, Franta. Really nice. I would love to actually visit. Do you have a light pad underneath, Janet? Does that help? Hi, Kazzy. Well, I think we just have to take each day as it comes, Kazzy, to be honest, because shortly after my mum passed away, I got a message in a roundabout fashion that my brother had died and he'd been cremated. 3 weeks after, they tell me he's passed away. So, and he would have been, Mum would have been gone, Mum's been gone 4.5 years. Where are we, June? So he'll have been dead 4 years. I'm 67. When I was 63, he'd have been 65, 66 when he died. My brother, because he was 2 years older than me. And we weren't close. He hadn't been anywhere near my mum for the 7 years before she died. She didn't want me to tell him that she'd died. I told Paul, welcome back. And so I didn't. But that's not the reason why. Apparently they tried to get in touch by my niece trying to befriend my daughter on Facebook, and she turned her down because of the way they treated my mum. And in actual fact, all she was trying to do was let us know that Graham had died. But anyway, it was what it was, and we didn't go, and we didn't know. And I've even had family in Australia asking me, what did he die of? And I haven't got a clue. And I wouldn't know how to find out from anybody anyway. So, you know, he was the, we were the black sheep, and he was the only white sheep in family. And my mother did everything she could to make things for him, you know. She ruined him, she spoiled him, and then he turned out like he did. But we can't control family, can we? So, you know, you can choose your friends, and I have some of the most wonderful friends amongst you lot out there. You're all so lovely, so thoughtful. And it's just nice to know that, you know, you're enjoying a carrot. I don't think I dare ask. I hope you're eating it. Oh, that's no. You're thinking it's the same as Milo, aren't you? When did I just get wet from? I must have dribbled me pop on. Julie, I never said anything. Oh no, it's nice to have all these friends, people that you can talk to and share a passion, because let's face it, hubbies and things don't very often want to hear you talking about craft stuff. You know, so it's nice to have somebody you can share, you know, things that you like to do. Oh, I must tell you about one lady on here. I got a message last week from a lovely lady. She's not been on YouTube, as far as I know, for very long. She's a diamond painter. Name's Linda. And her YouTube name is Diamond Painting Dreamer. Some of you might know her, some of you might not. But she had a little bit of a giveaway on her channel. And I never gave it another thought. I commented on her channel, and I ended up winning. Oh, God, this poor woman. She contacted me and said that I'd won her giveaway, and she needed my address. So on that email, I replied, oh no, sorry, I'm lying. Minute. She contacted me through my last live stream thing, saying would I contact with my address? I'd won a challenge. Never thought any more about it, didn't know where it were. But anyway, I sent her an email. I went onto her channel, onto that video, and it said Rosemary Crafts. So I thought, oh, I think she's got the wrong person. So I messaged her, and I says, Linda, I think you've got the wrong person. My channel is Rosie Posy Crafts, not Rosemary's Craft. She said, or unless you misspelt it. And she said, I haven't misspelt it. It's you that's won, definitely. So I went back onto her channel, got her email address, and then I sent her an email, which she didn't get with my address on. But I'd supposedly won an A4 light pad and some diamond tools, painting tools. And I thought, crikey. Anyway, bless her heart. she was getting all set to send me these here things. And she contacted me. She says, I'm ever so sorry. She says, but I'm going to send you a gift voucher because she says the prize itself is only worth $26 and it's going to cost us $75 to post them here. Oh my, I said, don't, no, don't do that. Don't send it. And I said, you don't need to send me anything. I'm just delighted I've been, I've won, but I don't need a prize. You're fine. No, I'm sending you a $50 gift card, Amazon gift card. I says, that's far too much. Don't do that. I feel awful if you do. Too late, I've done it, she says. So this lovely lady, who, whether you're international or not, wants to send you a prize. I can't believe how much prize worth. And I says, even if, no, it's just not right. Anyway, bless her heart, she sent me this prize. I can't believe she's done that. I mean, I never expected her to send me anything like that. And then I never even thought about it, because I've entered a few, I sent things out, entered a few. No, I've not won, and I don't mind not winning. It's the taking part that counts. So, but at the moment, I'm not doing any challenges as such. So I was shocked when she said won. Anyway, sure enough, she actually sent me this $50 Amazon gift thing, and it came through email with Amazon in their logo and everything. So I thought, well, she's she sent it me, I'll use it. So I went on to Amazon, chose myself some. I thought something to do with diamond painting, being as and it's telling me that the number that Amazon sent me is not valid. So then I'm thinking, well, this poor woman, she's had all this hassle. Then she sent me this fabulous gift card from Amazon, only for it not to be valid. So she spent $50 and wasted it if I can't get me. Do you know what I mean? And then, of course, I was going to ring them up today. And Harry says, I won't use phone in case vets ring us with roses, any news of Rosie. So I've not been able to ring again today. So I shall have to do it now, tomorrow, to see if I can find out what's going on. I don't know. You got German Shepherd's soulful that like carrots. My daughter's got one too. Charlie, he adores carrots. In fact, she can't do carrots without giving him one. Can't put him in anything without giving him one. A whole one. Big one. Yeah, so yeah, we're a bit and I just felt awful because she was really upset that she got, couldn't send me this prize. Now I'm certainly glad she's not sending it. $100. She's a lovely lady. Really generous person, but oh dear, it's a lot of money. Good night, Franta. It's been lovely meeting you. Thank you for joining us. So nice of you to drop in. So what can you do? So I did find actually some bits and pieces on Amazon that I can get, to do with diamond painting, because that's what it was for. So I thought I've got to oh I went on to Amazon UK. I just put in Amazon UK. Is there a difference, Caroline? I bet it does. I bet you're glad for the rest now, soulful. Yeah, I think I went onto Google and I just put in right. Well, I've got an account, you see, with Amazon. So I just thought it'd be, but when I made the order on Amazon to put it in my basket like you do, and then it says gift cards or anything, and I wrote the voucher number in, or letters or whatever, a code, sorry, voucher code, and it just said this voucher code is invalid. So I thought I've done something wrong. So I did it again. And it came back same again. So I thought, well, I'm not paying all that money for, you know, I can't really afford, especially with that bill we've just got, nearly £300 today. And we don't know what's coming on Thursday yet. I mean, she's worth it, don't get me wrong, but don't vets know how to charge. And he's a good vet, he's a cheap vet compared to what we were going to. But she's just worth it, isn't she? Oh, I know. The thing is, though, Lynn, you know, too many people are putting challenges up now, and you just can't keep up with everybody. I just can't. I haven't got the energy. I mean, my health's not as good as it was. These don't help, I know, but they don't really. If I stop smoking, it won't make a difference. I've done it before, and it didn't make any difference. So, and I do enjoy a cigarette and a drink. So, well, a drink, bitter lemon. Although I do have a Baileys now and again, or a glass of wine occasionally, but not very often. It's funny, I don't. My daughter likes a drink. She's not, you know, she's not dependent on it like my mum were, but, you know, I don't drink much. Don't drink much at all. I don't drink at all. He might have a very rare can of lager, and it's very rare. He has a can. Do you know what he's always got in the back of his mind? Harry always thinks, if I have a bad do, which I've been having a few, you know, scary moments, he's had a drink and he can't drive me. That's all he can think about. Yeah, I've just not got the energy. I'm not doing much crafting at all. In fact, I'm losing subscribers left, right, and centre. Hi, Ellie. Welcome. Ah, here she is. This is the lady I'm talking about, Linda. Diamond Painting Dream. I've just been telling people how generous you are. You're not a girl. I was just telling them about my good fortune in winning your giveaway that you have sent far too much money, dear lady. Hi, Laura, you're back. I just thought I'd tell you. So, what was I saying? So, back to Amazon. Right, Linda, I'm glad you're on, actually. I've just been saying, I decided I would buy something to do with diamond painting, because it was a diamond painting friend that sent me the money, or the gift card. Too much, I might add. But when I actually put the gift card in, the code that it came through, it was telling me it was invalid. Now, before you start getting all worried, Caroline's just said to me, it depends on which way I ordered it. I ordered it from Amazon UK, and you're in America, so it might be the reason. So I might have to reorder it on Amazon.com, not Amazon UK. Yeah, don't worry about it. I think it's the way I've done it, that's all. So I've had a bit of a problem with my little doggy these last couple of days. She's been at the vet's all day, and we've been waiting on phone, waiting for vets to ring us. So I've not been able to use my phone in case they rang up. So tomorrow I'm going to ring Amazon up. I've got the customer services number and everything. And that's it, look. Oh, there, look. All ready to phone them tomorrow. Because I do have an Amazon account, but obviously because I'm in UK, it seems it makes a difference. So, oh, well, darling, I'm sure there won't be any trouble. Well, she is, Ellie, but, oh, she's actually woke up, lifted red up. She's had anesthetic today for x-rays and blood tests. We're told she's not out of the woods yet. And she's to go back Thursday after having some very strong antibiotics. They just think it's a really serious chest infection, but they don't know what's hiding behind that. And until they can, so it's only, well, she's been poorly for a week, Lynn, on and off. We weren't sure what was causing it. Oh, Linda, leave it for now. Let me see if I can sort it tomorrow. I might be able to get it sorted over the phone. I do have an Amazon account, so I'm not Prime, but I do have an Amazon account because I have a Kindle and I get books through that. And I also order stuff through my account. So it should be okay. I will, Lynn. I'll give her a squidgy. Yeah, do you want to go out? Harry, do you want to take her out? She's walking. Gonna go for wee wee. No, she just got down other end of the sofa. Bless her. I think she's still a little bit groggy. I will let you know, Linda, if I have any trouble, I promise you. I really do. But I don't think I should have any trouble once I've rung them. I've had to ring them before about my Kindle, whatever, because I were acting daft and not knowing what I were doing. And they were very, very good. Very good. They are usually very, very good. Is that what they say? Well, it's funny, I've got all these subscribers. They're not unsubscribed from my channel. Do you know what I mean? On my subscribe, that I've subscribed to. It's got to work both ways. Right. So then what's the point? Oh, you're telling me then that these people that have got like 5 million subscribers watch all their videos? No, it's wrong. That is so wrong. Way wrong. I mean, there's people out there that's got thousands and thousands of subscribers. They can't possibly watch all their videos. I'll bet. Oh, the YouTube, it's getting worse. It really is. They don't. You don't realise that people, you know, I don't know. It's so annoying that. Well, I don't know what to make of it because I've been following a lot of diamond painting videos at the moment because I'm doing a lot of diamond painting. I'm not doing much else. I'm not doing much crafting other than that. I have done a bit of crafting, but not a lot. I've got this swap going on with Jane because we're going down. We're going down there on 23rd of June for a holiday for a couple of weeks or just under 2 weeks. All being well, depending on her ladyship. Yeah. You all right, Papa? My sweetheart. Oh, cuddle. Oh, she says I want to sleep. But she's very quiet. But that's what I'm saying, Jane Margette. I don't understand how they can do that because somebody with, you know, a million and more subscribers, they don't watch all their subscriber videos. I know. So that, you know, it's got to be able to work both ways. I can't understand that. I've actually gone up one this morning, but I've lost, I think I lost 18. So you lost 20, I lost 18. I just don't feel that's logical. It's not logical. It's just not logical. That don't work. I mean, it's got to work both ways, hasn't it? Lynn does some lovely videos. She does a lot of floss tube ones. Yeah, I think it's the bigger channels, Linda, to be honest, because I just got up to, I was nearly up to 1,500. And all of us, in fact, I think I was 40 away from 1,500. And all of a sudden now I'm like 60 away from 15. I've lost 20 subbies. What's going off there, like, you know? But Lynn does a lot of floss tube and they're lovely, floss tube. Well, and all she does. She does where she's been on holidays, makes us all jealous. Don't you, Lynn? She went to Mexico, brought me some chocolate back from Mexico. I've got it up there. I'm going to have to do myself some of that. But, yeah, it's a bit naughty, that. I've been trying to do some of this jute string work. If you've seen any of the videos, they make it look so stinking easy, and it's not. And I'm a patient person, but I am normally. Oh, have you, Jane Marge? You've been to, I haven't been to Mexico. I've been to Dominican. Oh, excuse me. I've been to Dominican Republic. I've been other places though. I've been to Australia, but you've been to Australia, Lynn, haven't you? You've got friends or family out there. I've got family in Australia. I've been twice. I've been to Kenya once. Oh, that was fabulous. Went on a safari. Yeah, I loved it in Australia. I could live there. No problem. Won't have a so. Don't take pensioners. Yeah. Oh, Kenya's lovely. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, went safari. My daughter's been to Mexico twice, well, 2 or 3 times, in fact. So, yeah, actually, they like Mexico. In fact, they're not going abroad this year, and she's a bit miffed, but it's it's Adam's sat year for his mocks exams at school, so they're not going abroad for a year or two, because then there'll be his big exams next year, and Tom will be doing his mocks, and then year after that Tom will be doing his, you know, exams, GCSEs. So oh, I'll tell you one of the best holidays I've ever had. I think I have mentioned it though. Went on a Caribbean cruise. Oh my God. Oh my God, what's that on ceiling, Harry? There's a I've got a spider on my ceiling. It's coming my way, Harry. Is it a spider or is it a moth? I'm just only having a duck fit, don't worry. I think that's a moth. It needs to be got. I don't like moths. I don't do creepies and fly things, and it's the best holiday I've ever had, Lynn. You would never want another kind of holiday when you've been on a cruise. I mean, we've had some crackers holidays, but the cruise was the top of the job. 18 nights. We had oh, absolutely fabulous. We had I'm sorry, I'm keeping a moth straight over my head. Have you frozen? Refresh. Just click on your. You're not hearing me, but you're frozen, will you? Yeah, it's a moth, Harry. It's a big moth. I don't like it. We flew out to Barbados. Got on the ship. We did. I think it was 6 nights around Caribbean. We went Grenada, St. Kitts. My favourite one, Antigua. Oh, St. Lucia is mucky. I didn't like St. Lucia, but Antigua is fabulous. Oh, it's lovely. Cruising's lovely. It's the nicest, cleanest, and most superior island I've ever been to. The sun, the beach, the water, the landscape of the beaches, it's just miles and miles of luxury. Fabulous. Well, we were only there for the day because the ship used to travel by night, dock early in the morning. You would get off the ship and go land during the day, and then you got to be back at the ship around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I couldn't tell it where to be their main. I would think their main docking place, wherever, port. But oh, it was lovely. We just sat on the sand. We didn't take towels or anything. Just sat on the sands. There was one it looked like a shack, but it was a nice shack, and it was a young girl selling the sarongs, and they were beautiful. And I bought my daughter one. I bought myself one, and then Claire was going to Dominican the following year. Oh no, the same year, later that year. And she took mine and hers wrong. Yeah, she did, bless her. But she loved it on the fabulous things. And, you know, it is a little bit pricier, but it's worth it. It really is. At St. Kitts is filthy. Never go there again. St. Lucia I was disappointed with because I didn't think it were as good as what you'd pay for. Because it makes it sound like it's like, ooh, and it's not. When you're walking through a resort that charges an arm and a leg to stay, like in St. Lucia, and as you're walking past hotels that got paint peeling on outside, you know, I don't expect to see peeling paint on an expensive cruise, on an expensive hotel, and they don't do cheap in there, you know. So, yes, a cruise is the creme de la creme of holidays, I think. Even Harry would like to go on a cruise, and he's terrified of water. It'd have to be a med cruise. And probably just on a paddle boat because I don't think he'd want to go in deep water. No, he says, I can't swim, I'd sink. I said, you can't sink if you fill your lungs with air, you can't sink. But yeah, it is a shame though. I don't know where it's gone now, it's bothering me. It's out of sight. And I don't want it to be behind me or sneaking up on me. Oh, well, I didn't have to swim very far. A boat took me everywhere I wanted to go. I mean, if you dock out in the middle of the harbour, which sometimes, if the harbour is not very deep, the ships have to anchor out. But they have tenders where you go and get on a tender. It takes you to port, and they're backwards and forwards all day. But you do have to be back by the said time. They won't wait for you. If you're late and you miss it, you've lost it. You've got to catch up. You have to then make the effort to catch the ship up some other way. And there are videos because, funnily enough, Harry was watching some last week while Anne Marie, because they were having a good old laugh at these people. They'd gone on cruises, gone landwise to do a bit of shopping, and because they were late back, boats sort of like only 10 feet, 20 feet away from dock. They don't wait. That's it. They've gone. You have to get somebody to drive you out, to zoom you out to the ship or fly you on to next port. So, Ellie, you doing diamond painting, sweetheart? I loved my cruise. I've got a photograph of me singing on my cruise ship. That's when I could sing. I have to say so myself. I had a lovely voice, but I can't do it now. I don't do it now. Oh, paint, proper painting. Ooh, I'll have to have a look at those, Ellie. Yeah, I will. But we're just going down to Wales with the caravan and see Jane Stratton Davis for a few days. And we're only going the once this year because Jane's going to Australia for a whole month, or nearly a whole month. Bless her, and to see her sister. She's so excited. I asked her if I could get her in a suitcase, but she said, "Oh, what's it?" I'd love to go again. Trouble is now, The two places where we stayed, the family places, where we stayed last time we went. My aunt and uncle, the first time we went, that auntie and uncle both passed away, so that's gone. And my other auntie that we stayed with, she's downsized and she's gone into it's like a luxury trailer park. They're not trailers actually, they're chalets, they're proper chalets. I hope that went. I'm nervous now. Oh, it's over there, it's all right, nobody is now, I can see it. Yeah, it's a chalet park and it's like a all condensed down small place, so she'll not have room for us. And of course families, all other families have got big families and grandkids and what have you, so I won't put on them. So we won't get there unless we were prepared to go in a hotel, and that can be a pricey job. But I'd like to go to New Zealand actually. I'd love to go to New Zealand. I would. So right, ladies and gents, or ladies, I think we're all ladies now. I think I'm going to call it a night. I want you all to start swatting on your 80s music for next week. I'll try and find a few more for you next week, because they seem to go very quickly. Everybody seems to be enjoying it, and I do. So we'll do an 80s quiz next week. All right. Yeah, I think that's something like what my Auntie Margaret's in. Yeah, bye, Lou. I'm closing down anyway now, girls, because it's getting quite late and I'm not having nebulizer. My early nebulizer this tonight, so I'll be having to get on my nebulizer in a minute or two. I'll ring them in the morning, Linda. I will, Laura. Did you see it? I showed you her on the sofa, didn't I? She's doing a bit of wandering backwards and forwards on the sofa, so she's stirring. So good night to everybody. It's been lovely having you, Rolly. I've really enjoyed tonight. Cheered me up no end. All you lovely people. And yeah, I'm huffing a bit, aren't I? So yeah. And I'll keep you posted about Rosie Posey. It'll be Thursday when we know any more now. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know how she's getting on. I'll do a video perhaps and let you all know then. Yeah, that's what Caroline said, Linda. I have to go on to Amazon.com rather than Amazon UK. So I'll do that. That's not a problem for me, darling. So thank you again for sending it me. Gone naughty, it was a lot. But I will buy diamond painting things with it, because that was it was meant to be. All right, my ducky. Well, I'll do that then. I'll go on to Amazon US tomorrow and I'll do it that way. All right. All right, ladies. Thank you very much for being here. And hopefully we'll speak to you all next week. So bye-bye for now. Love you all. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now. Take care.